5 years into my marriage, my wife's childhood buddy, let's call him Ricky, posts a picture of a deed on his social media. The caption reads, "Huge thanks to my amazing sis for signing over this pad to me." I'm staring at the post, seeing my address on the deed, and can't help myself, ? I commented. Immediately, my wife, Sarah, calls, practically screaming into the phone. He's a single dad, for crying out loud. I just transferred the deed to make it easier for his kid to get into the right school zone. It doesn't affect where we live. Why do you have to be so heartless, with zero empathy? I could hear Ricky whinging in the background. 30 minutes later, Ricky's posting again, this time tagging me. He's showing off a brand new, $100,000 Mercedes. All cash, baby. As they say, a woman spends her money where her heart is. I knew damn well Sarah bought it to placate him after my comment. But this time, I'm done. Divorce it is. When Sarah got back, I was taking my Sunatina pill with a slice of birthday cake. I need this med after having my stomach tumor removed. It was my birthday, and I bought the cake ahead of time, wanting to tell Sarah about the surgery while she was away on her business trip. I waited until 7 p.m., and she wouldn't answer her texts or calls. It was only when I commented on Ricky's post that she called back, and all I got was a mouthful of blame. I tried to explain, but she hung up and blocked me. I was so angry, my surgical wound started bleeding again. Sarah glances at the meds and cake on the table, her brow furrowed. Whose birthday is it? Yours? I quietly put away the pills and toss the cake in the trash, saying calmly, it's for a friend. She visibly relaxes. I thought your birthday was September 28th. Today is just September 8th. 5 years married, and Sarah still got my birthday wrong. It's hilarious, because she can remember his birthday perfectly. Sarah sits next to me, handing me a toy car. Ricky wanted me to give you this. He was freaked out by your snark today. Can you just apologize to him? The toy car had the Mercedes logo on it, and a clear grease stain. No thanks, I say quietly. Sarah's expression turns sour. What's the big deal? He was shook up, and he's trying to make amends. Can't you just say sorry? When I don't budge, she tries to drag me up to call Ricky. She pulls hard, and my injured right leg slams into the cold coffee table. Sarah had burned me a week before. She was carrying a bowl of hot soup from the kitchen, texting Ricky as she walked, and ended up spilling it all over my foot, leaving a nasty burn. She sees the new blood seeping from the wound and panics. I'll take you to the ER. Okay, I agree. We barely get in the car when the Bluetooth speaker starts playing. It's Ricky's whiny, cringy voice. Welcome back, my boss lady. Keep making that money for me, okay? Sarah's face changes. Ricky left that last time. I was gonna throw it away. Whatever, I say. The car falls silent. Sarah looks at me, surprised. Aren't you mad? I bite my lip. I used to care a lot about Ricky, but now, I don't even care about Sarah. Why would I care about her puppy dog? Let's go. It's late. The hospital was a straight shot, less than a mile away. The second she's ready to turn, her phone rings, her face lighting up when she sees who it is. It's Ricky, whining for Sarah to take him for a spin in her new Mercedes. Ricky's got an emergency. I'll just drop you here. It's a quick walk across the street, maybe 50 yards, Sarah says. She can't wait to see Ricky. I stare at her. I can't walk. Sarah's face turns cold. Are you serious? Stop being such a drama queen. It's a leg injury, not a disability. She pushes the passenger door open and practically drags me out of the car, telling me to call her when I get my wound redressed. The car speeds off, the spray soaking my bandage. It was drizzling, and I must have looked like a drowned rat. I make it a few steps, and the pain was so bad, I'm drenched in sweat. The surgical incision is throbbing. I stumble and fall on the crosswalk. If not for the security guard by the emergency entrance, would have been hit by a car. I finally get home and lie down, but Sarah storms in, pissed. I said, call me when you're done at the hospital. I waited in front of the emergency room for a full hour, but your phone was off. I stare at her, stunned. I spent 2 hours on 4 fluids, and when I came out, I didn't see her car. I was in so much pain that I had to get a ride home, and my phone had only been off for 2 minutes. So, she never came to pick me up. When did she stop caring? You blocked me, I couldn't call you. Sarah pauses, the anger fading a little. I brought you dinner, I figured you'd be hungry. Kanji. I look at the bowl. It's just a tiny bit of green onion and white rice. Where are the egg and the pork? It looked like someone's leftovers. 30 minutes before, Ricky had posted that same bowl on his feed. The caption, who says there aren't good women out there? She took me for a ride in her new Mercedes, then she made me a bowl of kanji. Smells amazing. I stir it with no appetite. The smell makes me feel nauseous. I don't want it, toss it. Her expression turns furious. She glares at me. What's your problem? I got this for you, and you just want to toss it? Is this because I transferred the deed to Ricky? It doesn't mean we can't still live here. His kid needed it for school, and he posted on social media thanking me. So what? Did I complain when you got weird about it? My stitches were killing me and my leg was throbbing. I was exhausted. You have it wrong. I just didn't understand why he posted our address on his feed. Sarah cuts me off impatiently. I have it wrong. Ricky is right about you. You're always throwing a fit. You're so petty and jealous. Every time I'm near a guy, you become so insecure. You're the problem. In the past, I would argue, try to make her understand. But now, I just stare. After she rants, I say calmly, all done. Could you turn off the lights? She glares at me, slams the door, and leaves the light on. A few seconds later, the front door slams too. Usually, when Sarah fought with me and went to Ricky's for the night, I couldn't sleep. But that night, I slept like a baby. The next day, I called a lawyer friend for a consultation on divorce. After the slam-down fight, Sarah was gone for 3 days. The next time I saw her was on her friend Tiffany's feed. They were posting travel pics. Ricky was next to Sarah, all smiles, both in matching outfits. I liked the picture. Moments later, Sarah was calling me. I'll come get you later. We're going to the beach. You can meet my friends. She pauses. I could have skipped inviting you, but this is your reward for behaving. Okay. The wheels were already turning on the divorce. I didn't want her to catch on. Sarah picked me up, and, oddly, Ricky didn't come along. When we got to the beach, Tiffany came up to greet me. I'm the one who planned this trip. Sorry about the last time. I should have given you a heads up. I'll buy us all around later. She was trying to get on my good side. I gave her a weak smile. Things have been crazy busy at the office lately. It's been non-stop. I heard you convinced those top execs to open a branch in Asheville. Congrats. She was laying it on thick. I smile. Yeah, that's the plan. Fingers crossed it works. Sarah storms over, glaring at me. You're moving to Asheville. Why didn't you tell me? Did I say you could go? I turn, looking at her angry face. The air was thick with tension. Sarah is yelling at me, so Tiffany tries to smooth things over, suggesting we get some barbecue. Sarah sits down next to me, her face a mix of panic and anger. Ricky and I agreed, once his kid finishes elementary school, he will give us the deed back. Don't be mad, it's my house, and I didn't have to explain anything to you. Right. I nod. Suddenly, a familiar, handsome figure walks over, and my smile freezes. A young girl, I had never met but she seemed close to Tiffany and Sarah, runs over and waves at Ricky. Hey, bro-in-law, Sarah's over here. Come on. Everyone at the table takes a deep breath. Tiffany gives the girl a nudge and tells her to shut up. I'm gonna use the restroom. I stand up, not wanting to cause a scene in front of everyone. I wanted to leave us some dignity. Sarah glances at me, then at Ricky, but doesn't follow. When I get back, everyone was done eating and sitting on the beach. Ricky and Sarah are sitting side by side, and I quietly take a seat on the other side. Tiffany rallies everyone. Okay, time for truth or dare. Sarah won the first round, and Ricky lost. He chooses truth, and Sarah goes soft, asking him what has been making him happy recently. Ricky looks at Sarah, smirking. I've met a really great woman. I got a house and a car in the same day. Oh yeah, and she took me for a joyride in her new Mercedes. He looks at me and smiles smugly. Everyone knows how Ricky got his house and car, but they usually ignore it. But Ricky bringing it up was a whole different level. The tension was thick. Even Tiffany is silent. Since I didn't say anything, Tiffany pushes forward. Okay, second round. Let's go. It's our man, John's turn. Ricky was going to punish me. Truth, I say quietly. Ricky grabs a drink and walks to me. John, let's do something fun. Dare, maybe? I tense up. I'll do truth. Come on, man. It won't be that bad. I heard you're an amazing swimmer. You should take a dip for us. Ricky looks at my abdomen, a look of mischief on his face. I refuse. I don't feel well. I can't swim. Ricky looks to Sarah, pouting. Sarah gets irritated. You were a star athlete. Swimming is your thing. How can you not swim? He apologized the other day, and now he's trying to be friendly. One little swim, is it going to kill you? Ignoring me, Sarah and Ricky drag me towards the water. Ricky takes off my jacket and chugs a whole bottle of beer. John, here's to you. Show us what you've got. I was starting to lose my cool. I said I don't want to swim. You are trying to force me. Also, why can't I choose truth? Ricky looks at Sarah, pretending to be hurt, and Sarah's expression turns dark. She throws her beer bottle onto the sand. What is your problem? You're a great swimmer. He's not asking much, and he even drank a whole bottle. Why are you always such a spoiled brat? I look at Sarah playing the hero, and at Ricky, eyes red and teary. Did I force him to drink? I said I don't want to swim, and he's forcing me. That's harassment. I said it all. Ricky started to cry. Sarah's face was dark. She rolled up her pants legs. You don't want to swim? Fine, I'll swim with you. Everyone stared in disbelief as Sarah grabbed my ear and shoved my head into the water. The cold water stung my wound. Water flooded into my nose, making me cough. Sarah didn't let go, working with Ricky to keep me down. My eyes burned, and I was having trouble breathing. I wanted to fight back. When she finally let go, a big wave crashed and I was dragged out to sea. I tried to grab Sarah's leg but she kicked me away. I swam to shore and gasped for air. Sarah was petting Ricky's hair. Don't worry, I punished him for you. Yeah, he deserved it. I'll get him later. She walks over, looking down at me. Apologize to Ricky. Drink a bottle of beer. Or else, in front of all her friends. As she stared at me, my eyes red, I cut her off. Sarah, my lawyer will be in touch. We're getting divorced. She stared at me in disbelief, her eyes wide. I stumbled my way to the road and then passed out. Before everything went black, I heard people yelling, someone just passed out. Call an ambulance. Oh my god, his abdomen is bleeding. There's so much blood. Here's so much blood.